Okay. Is that Cullen?
Yeah, let me mute this.
Okay. Okay, so welcome to our call today. It's February 3rd, and I just wanted to go over, to start off with the key notes here about changes for the month of February. So the challenge packs this month, you guys should have seen this already, but the 3-day refresh is now on sale with Shakeology again. So it's perfect time for people who are now finished with the holidays and what have you, want to get a jump start moving forward. So that's going to be $140. Size is on sale again on promo. And I'm shocked that 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme are back on sale. I just was shocked at that.
I'm glad.
I mean, I'm glad because that's one that I point most people to. But I was really surprised at that. I thought for sure Hammer and Chisel one more month. But so those are the ones that have the discount this month. And so wanted to make you aware of that. And then also I was on David's call on Monday, and he mentioned that that coach opportunity meeting that they run, they did it actually last month. They are going to run it every third Wednesday of the month. And so we're welcome to tag on that. So anybody that we think wants to learn more about the business, and this would be even discount coaches, because I know in the past I've excluded them thinking, but it doesn't hurt to just let them get a glimpse at it because they're already all set up. There's no other action except for them to start working the business and stuff. So they would go ahead and get a glimpse. It's an hour, 9 to 10, and it's just the Facebook posts that keep popping in and out of different videos and what have you. To be honest, I don't know who saw it last time. Did you, Denise?
I don't think so, no.
I would like to maybe do one just with our team, but that, obviously that's not going to be our priority. But I would say something that we all need to focus on, and Nora and I were talking about this, is the key to growing this business now. It's just becoming so obvious to me when I was looking over documentation and all to figure out how I want to plan my goals moving forward for 2016. Is that okay? Do you guys hear stuff?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't know how to mute without muting myself though. Maybe you guys could mute for a minute just so that I'm not getting that back noise. So the point that I was making is, we really need to be more aware of bringing coaches on to the team. And we're going to see a huge difference in our growth and how many people we can help and all the way around. So anyway, that opportunity meeting, third Wednesday of every month, take advantage of that and throw in whoever you can. I mean, don't exclude anyone. Anybody that you think could either use money, who has a passion for fitness. Let me see. Deanna, is that noise coming from you?
I don't think so. I can barely hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Very horrible.
What? Denise, you're muted. I can't hear you. Whatever you just said. Unmute.
I said that happened to me a few minutes ago. You went off the screen, I could hear you, and then you got all garbled, so I logged out and logged back in, and then it was better if you want to try to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. All right, I'm sorry about that. So yes, whoever you think could either, I think we have to open our eyes more and be aware of who could benefit from this. Because in my mind, really anyone fits the mold. But if you hear of someone who lost their job and can't, need an income, a temporary fill, or they have a passion for health and fitness, or they love to help people, or they love our programs and they're getting great results, or they're in our groups, or they're discount coaches, whatever you think. Oh, you can't hear anything. Deanna, log, let me tell her. Log, hold on 1 minute. Log back in. Okay. So anyway, that should be our focus. So put that down on your calendar. With that said, then that strategic calendar that we came up with for posting and all, we may need to modify when we want to post for that, because that will make a difference now that it's the third Wednesday of every month. So just adjust that. Yes, David's next week on the wake up call. I can't wait to hear it. It's going to be exciting. So definitely take a listen to that. Recognition. So kudos to Gail. She is the first one, woohoo, to bring a coach on this month, which I just happened to be talking about. So that's fabulous. And she already has 2 Success Club points. And then Julie Cullen already has 4 and is about to get 2 more, I think, today. So she's crushing it. And it's just the beginning of the month. And that's so cool to see. If we could operate and get the points and help people early in the game, that's really what we want to do. And then keep building on that and strive for more as the month goes on. So good job, Gail. And I know that you, Teresa, and your new coach are now all enrolled in the Coach Basics. So that's great. You'll get a refresher. I think you're going to actually enjoy this version. It's the new version. And then I have a couple of folks finishing up from last month as well. So that's great. The other piece that I wanted to point out, any questions so far on anything? No? Okay. I want to, let's see if I could share my screen. And let me go to, hold on. I'm going to go to, oh, Teresa, she can't get on now too? Sending me, I can't see. Denise, you might want to check with her. She said something to me.
I wonder if she knows we're back to Zoom.
I sent a message.
You put her on it?
Yeah. Okay. So I want to share my screen here in a minute. Let's see. And I want to just show you, oh man, having difficulties today. Okay, I'm going to show you my, can you guys see that? My back office?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I wanted to make a point of that I think we have to get familiar with is under news and training. If you click that, let's see, and go down on the training button, all the way to the bottom is the leadership ladder. This is perfect timing for us to review this. So these were created last year, and for those of you who have worked in any other profession, you're used to like job descriptions and what have you. If you go down to the bottom and hit learn more, each one of these will open up. So a lot of you on this call are, Emerald, Ruby area. And so if you want to figure out how to get to the next rung, because it's a ladder and this is how the progression goes, you're going to want to go ahead and print this out and see what you need to be doing. And for those of you who are Emerald and ready to take it up a notch, you may be moving up to the Emerald Coach training, which will help you get to Diamond level. But as far as what I suggest for this is print out where you are. And if you go to, it takes a couple days to show up on your chart. If you go on your front document here and hit the bullet leadership ladder, it still says to be determined because they're basing it off of last month, so it takes a couple days. So give it a couple days and then check this, and it will tell you what rung you're on. Well, actually, your last month on your next rung. Yeah, so that's blank right now. But then figure out where you are and where you want to go. Look at that document, and then I suggest that everyone touches base with their coach to figure out. That should be part of the dialogue used for every weekly meeting. That's a perfect template to say, here's where I want to be, here's what I'm struggling with, here's these things that I need to, get better at, make duplicatable so that I can move my business forward. So wanted to point that out to you. Let's minimize this. And then the real meat of our call is Evernote. So I think most of you, can you guys see Evernote now or no?
No.
Okay. Let me go to, Now, can you see Evernote?
No.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Why can't I get...
Your front office is still up. Now that's off. Hey, Teresa.
Hi.
Okay. Hi, Teresa.
Hi.
Okay, there we go. Here's Evernote. Can you guys see that now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So the reason I wanted to show this to you is because this made a huge difference for me when I started to incorporate it, because you always hear that this business is easy and it's simple tasks, but you have to do them every day. But at the end of the day, you could do them all you want, but if you don't have a tracking mechanism in place to help you be more intentional about what you're going to do each day and follow up, there's really no way to keep yourself organized and be successful. So you need to take the 3 vital behaviors of inviting, personal development, and all of that, but then you need to have a structure to organize it. And I found this to work really well for me. So what it is I'm in the document now, and these are all my notebooks. I've clicked on them, okay? And so these are all the ones that I've just created. They worked for me. The standard that I would see you guys using, and I've sent some of these to you guys already, because I could literally hit share right here, this button, and share this whole entire document with you, because I would love to do that while I create the wheel, right? You can go ahead and take out what you don't want and what have you, but I also don't want to overwhelm you. So you tell me what you need and I will be happy. But so if you go into business documents, these are all of my different communications that I have. So in here I have the follow-up scripts. So when I have to get back to somebody. And then here I have a standard invite that I use, either this one or this one. You know, now I'm not saying I go by them completely, but I have it. When I'm signing somebody up as a coach, when I get a lead, this is the email I send them. When I do something in Meetup, which is another thing I pay for to get contacts, I send this to them. If they like my page, I send this for them. If I sent a message to the leads and I didn't hear back from them, I send this. So I have all this just in here, okay? And the beauty of it is when we say the power hour, which is to sit down and invite your 5, follow up with your 5, check in with your challenge groups, you really, truthfully, could do it in an hour when you have a system set up like this, because all I have to do is say, okay, all my follow-ups today. So I'm going to go here. So depending on, see if I could take you through like an example. I don't know if you could see both of my screens. If I could show you my Facebook, can you see that, or do I have to hit?
No, it's still on the Evernote.
All right, hold on. Okay, you could see it now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so if I go here and let's say I have somebody that I wanted to invite and I have to talk to them. All right, so Justin, I sent him a thing the other night. Well, actually, it's not in here. It's in Evernote. I mean, in Meetup. I met him on Meetup, and he's hosting these meetups in Georgia. And I said, oh, cool. I could tell he's not a Beachbody coach, but he's doing fitness things. And I wanted to see, would he want to connect to learn more about what we could show him, because he doesn't have to give up what he's doing, or maybe he wants to, but at least he could add Shakeology and performance line or whatever. So I sent him a message in Meetup, then I friended him on Facebook. So here we are. So now here's my conversation with him. But instead of leaving it here, now anything that I did, whether it's text or private message, can you see that again? Meetup? I mean, Evernote?
No.
Okay. Okay, here it is. So now you'll see right in here, I have a document called Families I'm Helping This Month. And James, I added to here. Let's see, you could just do a search like
I thought
this.
it was Justin, right?
Oh, was it?
Just Justin.
Oh, it was Justin. Thank you. Justin Sams, here he is, okay? So now, I didn't really say Amber, that was just in my thing. I called him Justin at the time, but here's the blurb. Here's the blurb that I sent to him. And so now I have documentation of this. So now I have that in here. He's in my folder that I'm working with this month. I automatically sent that yesterday. Now I gave him 3 days. So I went in here and I said, I'm going to follow up with him on the 5th of this month. So that gives him a couple days. That's probably even too long. Maybe the 4th. Let's just make it fun. And now he's done. So
Will
now,
that send you a reminder then, or no?
yeah, so when I go in my notebooks now, I go to families I'm helping this month, and I scroll down here, and he's going to come up for February. He should.
Oh, I see. Mhm.
Let me ask you something. Is this Evernote the one, like, did you pay for this
No,
one? Or is
totally
this the
free. It's absolutely free.
Because mine doesn't look anything like this.
Well, mine's the app. You might, I think mine's an app at the bottom. But it does the same thing, even if it doesn't look this way. Because I remember when David first taught us about this, mine didn't look this way, but it will function the same way. It might not just be folders like that. It might be stacked in a different. But here's Justin. So I know I have to follow up with him tomorrow. So now I'm going to see this as my to-do tomorrow. When I open this, I got to follow up with him. I'm going to look at the message and I'm going to see, okay, so now this was my initial invite right here. So I now know, depending on, he did happen to respond to me, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So this was this morning. So Justin responded to me in Facebook. Oh, no, he didn't. In Meetup, which I'm not going to open that up. But he said, yes, he would like to learn more. So now I'm going to take that information. You see what I'm saying? Because I have some stuff in text, some stuff in Messenger, some stuff in Meetup. How the heck is anyone going to keep track of that? Now I put it all in Evernote, and that is what I'm operating off of. So I never get confused. I could track everything that's going on. And so now when I go into Evernote, I see, okay, if he didn't respond to me, I would know, okay, in 2 days from now, tomorrow when it pops up, I need to send out that follow-up number 2 because I already sent it to him. He didn't say no, but I would go into Evernote and now send him, I'd go into my notebooks, go to business documents, and say, okay, I got to send him number 2.
Okay.
What is that? So does that, you guys could see that, the Evernote number 2?
Yes.
So then I would just copy that and put it into his message. So it's really, really easy. Some of this, like the 5-step invitation process, I might go in and copy like step 3 and say, oh, I have no doubt this will help you. Check out these videos, and I'll just plop it right in. I have, so business documents, families I'm helping, and videos are the 3 I go to all the time. So in the videos, I have every video that Beachbody, the main program videos, I should say, I have them all here because I don't know if you noticed, but if you're out and about and you're on your phone and you want to try to go into Team Beachbody and you want to get into the videos, you can't. You'd have to wait until you came home. So if you're out and someone's asking you about the 21-day fix, you can just go right into your Evernote, copy this link, send it to them in Facebook. You're done. Now you got to remember now, if you do that, oops, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. If you do that, say you did see somebody out and you sent them something, you got to know right away, okay, now I got to add a new note in families I'm helping. It's a new person, Gina from soccer. And then you're going to type in, she asked about 21-day fix, and then you're going to go up here and you're going to say 2 more days from this day. I'm going to follow up with her on the 5th. And you're going to say here, sent her 21-day fix. And there you go. And then you have the reminder. So let's get rid of this. So it's just literally, it's almost like you're a robot. So there's some mornings, and getting back to that power hour, where like, okay, you're doing your inviting and then you're doing your follow-ups. If you turn everything off and don't have distractions, you could literally just sit here and go copy, paste to Justin, copy, paste to whoever the other person was. And that's why the power hour truly can be achievable, but you need to be organized. And like I said, I am happy to send any of these. I mean, here I could just send this whole file of videos to whoever wants it and you could have them all. You don't need to recreate this.
Gina, will you send me this whole document? I mean, I have a lot of it and I'll just weed through it, but there's some stuff I don't have. So send it all to me and I want.
What do you mean? All of these folders?
Yeah.
Well, no, because like.
Well, not your specific ones, not like your families that you're helping, but.
Why, you're going to try to go get some of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. See what else you need. But some of it I put in there for all of us. I don't know what this is. Oh, then people who are on leads and they say do not contact, I make sure I know who those are so I don't ever bother them again. Coach prospects, like the people I'm trying, like that man, Justin, actually he was on here and I moved him into families I'm helping so I don't forget to follow up with him. But so there's a lot of ways you could play around with this. But ask me some questions so I can make sure you understand. I mean, I did never use this before and just learned it myself. It's super user friendly. You literally just new notebook, add it. New folder, add it. I don't know how to delete it. Okay, there. And then every folder has, oh, never went in here. The heck is this? Beast printouts. I have no idea, but all right. This must have been from like oh, it is. I was gonna say my notes on my calendar of notes I was trying to remember to do. But every one that you go into has some place to put a calendar follow-up so you don't ever get confused. But like the challenge group documents, how to set up a challenge group, what to do, what to send to the challengers, what to send to the people that you're hoping will become coaches. I mean, really, you don't have to recreate anything. It's here. How to onboard new coaches, which we talked about the other day. We said create the welcome letter, send the new coach welcome letter, get them into the getting started right. So, I mean, really, just like when you get a program from Beachbody and you get it and it comes with everything and all you have to do is push play, I totally believe that's true with this. Now, I am up for, if you know, like I said, this works for me. It's a little bit too much and I could probably clean it up a bit, but you take what you need, you know, take the things you need, see what you end up working with. You're going to figure out that, oh, I'm not going to use this or whatever you're comfortable with, but get a strategy in place and make it your own, but make it a duplicatable because you want to share this always with your coaches. And I'm telling you, it has made a world of difference for me. I have no question when I come down to this computer, I have my business activities chart, the tracker, along with this, and I know exactly what to do. And it's copy, paste, copy, paste. Granted, yes, you modify and you know, tweak some things, but for the most part, the language is there. So good tool. I suggest you all look at it and then let me know, you know, if you want to send me a message. I know Teresa and I messaged back and forth last week. She told me which one she needed. I sent them to her. So like I said, I think the videos, there's some standard ones. And I know I sent a lot of these already to some of you, so I don't want to inundate you. But when you do get it, it would come up here in this work chat button. You'll see that there's a message, and that's where you would go and retrieve it. Any questions? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
All right. What about, how is everyone, I forgot to mention Team Cup. That should be going strong and going.
It's going.
Not strong.
Not strong yet, no.
All right. So that was the only other thing I forgot to mention, that should be like our key right now. So again, another reason why Evernote is so perfect, because when you're inviting more than we typically do, you want to be able to manage them. Like I had somebody ask me about, she's inviting all these people on her ride into work. I'm like, just make sure you track them, because the worst part is if you lose track of them, and they could have been a potential challenger, coach, or something. You know, if you're already talking with them, they have some interest. So you don't want to lose that. But that's it. That's all.
Name.
What was that?
What's your team name?
Oh, for Team Cup?
Yes.
Why do you ask? Is there a joke?
Yes, I was aggravating Laura. I didn't like her team name. You didn't answer me on Facebook.
Yes, I did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was Fit and Fierce. And I was wondering, why? What did you make yours, Laura?
It was a vote that we did. It wasn't my choice. I liked the other one that you chose.
What is your name?
Just today.
Who?
Better Naked Tomorrows, right?
Is that the name?
Yes.
Better Naked Tomorrows?
That was Susan's pick, and then Susan ended up not being on our team.
That That is funny.
Gail, you voted for it even.